It was killing me. As a diabetic and a father of 3, being a software developer working full-time at a desk, sitting still is killing me. I need to keep walking. I was unfortunate enough to acquire diabetes. My body actually craves movement. I think it's important for everyone, but it's especially important when you have diabetes to take a bit care of your body. I need to take very much care of my glucose levels. It's dangerous if they drop too low, but it's also dangerous if they go too high. And this was a problem for me, that they went too high. And I could really feel how my body was shouting at me. I needed to move more. So I went and looked at some treadmills being offered by the local furniture shops. But they were really flimsy, and I doubted that they would last very many months. They were usually made for only 1 hour or 2 hour use every day at most, and you needed to maintain them by spraying silicone on their belts, and they had engines, and they needed power. Many things could break. I thought, okay, I'm not going to spend even 5,000 kroner if it's just going to be thrown away in 2 months. And this is where I'm very happy to have found Walkolution that allows me to move while I work. I notice I am a happier person when I don't sit so much. I am Øyvind Mo. I'm a Norwegian software developer working in Denmark now, from a country where hiking, outdoors activities and enjoying being in nature is a big thing. In my field, we have a tendency to becoming a bit overweight and a bit sedate as we sit there coding, basically to work all day on a laptop. Which means if I sit by the table, I don't move any of my big muscle groups at all. Movement is very important in anyone's life, not just professionally. I actually studied physiotherapy for a couple of years before abandoning that career and going for IT or for software development. So it allowed me to understand a little bit about how the body works. Then later, I was unfortunate enough to acquire diabetes. My body actually craves movement more than most people. I think it's important for everyone, but it's especially important when you have diabetes to take a bit care of your body. So I started looking for solutions. There are actually some influencers that are encouraging us or each other to walk and to move, to run, to do push-ups. Dr. Heinz Kabutz, for instance, I'm a fan of his and follow his YouTube and his newsletters. And he actually demonstrated how he was using a treadmill during his work hours. And so I thought maybe this could be something for me. And I looked at different types of treadmills, but could not really find an electric treadmill that fit me. Some were noisy, some looked to be very fragile, some looked to be maybe dangerous for my small children with long hair. And until I stumbled upon Walkolution. Suddenly it clicked. Suddenly this looked simple, it looked safe, it looked sturdy, and I really wanted to try it. The only hurdle was really convincing my wife. So I watched and showed it to my wife and thought about it, and then it hit me, okay, we software developers, we readily spend many thousand euros on computer equipment because it's what we use every day. We need to have it work. It wasn't that hard of a choice really to say, okay, I need to take care of my body. Maybe an investment of that magnitude is also fitting for enabling my body to work properly. So it was a long journey, but in the end, I'm very happy I jumped in and gave it a try. It also helped that there is a trial period, but suddenly I really enjoyed it once I gave it a try. And when I work, I usually work between 6 and 8 hours on the Walkolution. I have it installed in my home office. It allows you to change position, and I can walk or I can rest on the backrest, and that fits me quite well. I don't feel I miss a stool or a chair or a ball to sit on. It's quite enough to be walking or to change position and rest and take small breaks like that. It's not every day, but I do sometimes watch a movie while I jog or run on the Walkolution. My mind flies and the time flies, and I can get some jogging done in the evenings while watching a series. And also my kids love to slide on it, and I'm very happy that it's so safe. So they haven't really had a problem using it as a kind of toy. I was a bit worried the first times I saw them use it, but it's actually turned out quite safe and fun for them. One of the very good points about Walkolution, from day one, it took a little bit of getting used to it, but since day two, I've really been enjoying using it. I find it very easy to just get up and start using it. It's also very easy to take a pause when needed, use the backrest, and then start walking again. Simplicity and ease of use is 10 out of 10. I've noticed, particularly since I'm a diabetic, I need to take very much care of my glucose levels. I have a sensor that reads my glucose level. I see that I can more easily make it dip down again and into the normal range. I also feel that I have been able to stabilize my weight gain that took off during COVID. So now I'm at a more stable weight. I miss it when I'm not able to use my Walkolution because I'm at the central office in Copenhagen. My day involves a lot of different activities. I have to read and understand information. I need to code and solve problems. And I think Walkolution helps me to shape a bit of my focus. Some problems are best solved when I walk, and some require that I lean a bit back onto the rest and take a short break. And because Walkolution allows me to rest and lean back, and it doesn't roll forward, it rolls only in one direction. That actually helps me very easily shift from one position to walking again. It enables me to work in different ways. I would say I'm very satisfied with the Walkolution. I'm very happy I found it. A bit surprised I found it because it wasn't very heavily marketed, so I needed to have this discovery process before I could finally touch it and try it out. But I'm very happy I did. I'm very happy I have one now at home, and I'm very happy with the service as well. I have a feeling Walkolution takes their products very seriously, and there is a lifetime warranty. This is my biggest concerns with this electric, cheaper treadmills were really that they would stop functioning after a few months. And I've never been worried about the Walkolution. It seems rock solid, even after 2 years use.